Right, so now what I want to talk about is the passive and the active voice. It's really important in sub-editing. You've got to get this right. We're going to do it without going into too much grammar detail. So let me just use some examples. First of all, the passive voice. The wheel on the car was changed by Parminder. Have a think about it. Better way of putting that. The active voice, I would have Parminder changed the wheel on the car. It's so simple, but perfect. Here's another one. Dave was stung by a bee. So, you ever been stung by a bee, Nick?
Well, when I was 5, I tried to pick up a bumblebee wearing a washing up glove.
Wow, that must have hurt, mate.
It didn't work.
Okay, so Dave was stung by a bee. Active version of that, the bee stung Dave. Fairly simple, but you see it all the time. Going on to something a bit less painful, the passive, or more painful even, passive. The tax return was completed before the 6th of April deadline by Mr. Chady. You're starting to get this now. So the active version of that would be Mr. Chady completed the tax return before the 6th of April deadline. I've just got one more for you. 2 passives and 1 active. The business proposal was written by James, or also passive, the business proposal was written without the subject in it, or why didn't you simply say James wrote the business proposal? So there you go. Go for the active, ditch the passive.